So, hey, church, we're going to read Psalm 12 today. And as we do, I want to let you know this is a Psalm of David. So King David of Israel, 1,000 years before Jesus, Jesus being 2,000 years ago, we're reading something that was written 3,000 years ago. But if you listen when I read Psalm 12, you could see that it could have been written today, reflecting today's world around us. Listen to it. Help, O Lord, for the godly are fast disappearing. The faithful have vanished from the earth. Neighbors lie to each other, speaking with flattering lips and deceitful hearts. May the Lord cut off their flattering lips and silence their boastful tongues. They say, we will lie to our heart's content. Our lips are our own. Who can stop us? The Lord replies, I have seen the violence done to the helpless, and I have heard the groans of the poor. Now I will rise up to rescue them as long as they have longed for me to do. The Lord's promises are pure, like silver refined in a furnace, purified 7 times over. Therefore, Lord, we know you will protect the oppressed, preserving them forever from this lying generation, even though the wicked strut about and evil is praised throughout the land. The wicked strut about and evil is praised throughout the land. See, when I read that psalm, like I said, it seems like somebody could have written that whole thing about today. The message is the church is dying, the Christians are shrinking, there's, all the evil, etc., etc. Yet this was written 3,000 years ago. So here is the truth. The fact is that sin has been sin since it's entered the world, and people have followed sinful ways since it came into the world. And we as God's people are called to live differently. We're called to live the promises and the truth of God and be a light in this dark world. So I don't think anything's any different. Now, we may say everything's different. It's different than when I was a kid. No, sin's the same. And there were different types of temptations that you dealt with, but you still dealt with sinful temptations. The gospel is still the gospel. The good news is still the good news. God is still God. The message is still the same. He is God, and his promises are pure like silver, refined 7 times over. So, church, here's where we're called. We are called in the midst of this darkness and this deception and the lying lips of the people around us and the strutting wickedness that's happening out there to live godly lives that we might be an example of what God is calling people into. That is what we are called as we are called Christians, to be a follower of Christ and a congregation of a group of people following Christ, the church. So, let's be his Christian church. God bless you. Love you. Have an amazing day.